3 o'clock. I feel like it's already nighttime. Oh, hello there. Do you realize that we're losing between 2 and 3 minutes of light every day now? It's the reason we have this crazy fall back thing so that we're not going to work in the dark. Kind of reminds me of a scripture in John where it talks about the light has shined in the darkness and the darkness has not overwhelmed it or destroyed it. The truth of the scripture is that light always wins over the darkness. Thank you, and hope you'll join us this weekend as we talk about Jesus is the light of the world. In today's show, we have other things we're going to talk about. We have an interview with the church wards at their work, and just really encouraging about what God's doing with them. And then Pastor Mark's going to share what's going to be going on Saturday evening with our kids and their service, and they're going to be talking about Jesus, light of the world. Thanks for seeing the show today.
All right, well, hello. Why don't you just introduce yourself and tell us where you work and maybe just describe kind of what you each do at your job.
Hello, I'm Andrew, and I work as an installer for shades and shutters. Installing all the blinds, shutters, drapery, and that kind of thing, and doing all the measuring and assisting with the ordering. And the odd time I do a quote too, but it's few and far between.
And I'm Jamie, and I also work at Shades and Shutters. I manage the showroom on actually only a couple of days of the week. The rest of the days we have another girl here that works with us. And when clients come in, I help them decide what they need, and then we quote them, and sometimes I go out to the house too, so that not sometimes, most of the time I go out to the house and then I measure the windows, quote them, and tell them what they need. Then send this fine gentleman.
So how has work been going?
We are absolutely crazy. We had maybe a month or so where it lulled off when it first really picked up, COVID that is. But since then it's just been like up to our eyeballs on fire, we're very thankful. And yeah, it feels like everyone's travel money is going to home improvements at this point.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's basically the thing that I say to people all the time is like, I guess you can't spend your money on your holidays, so you're spending them on your house where you're holidaying now. It's changed our dynamic because we're staying busy through it, where we could probably have a lull where we actually didn't get one, except for having the showroom shut.
Yeah.
So what has been maybe the challenge in your life at work of being a light in your workplace? How have you been able to kind of bring Jesus in to how you work your job and how you interact with people?
So for me, when I'm installing people's homes, I'll look for a cue, whether that's a Bible or a cross or something, and then that'll immediately spring me to going, hey, have you heard of Journey? It's awesome, full of great people, love it. And other than that, sometimes even when I don't see those cues, quote unquote, I'll just mention, like today on our way here, a customer asked me, hey, what are you up to tonight? And I mentioned that, hey, I'm going to go be doing a video for my church, and then later on at night I'm rehearsing for our worship team. And those are kind of the moments where I bring it up.
For myself, it's a little bit different because when someone comes into the showroom here, I don't really have cues around or any signs of Jesus really in this showroom, because it's people come in and they know exactly what they're looking for, so that's what they're here to talk to me about. To bring my own joy to the day, though, it's trickier because I work here alone, so when I see people, I try to just bring all that joy to them that I've been bottling up since I had no one here to show it to.
Luke, I am your father.
Oh, that one's okay. Let me try this other one.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were filming. I'm trying to decide what my Halloween costume should be this year. As you know, Halloween's just a few days away, and well, I just thought I'd let you know about everything that we're going to be doing here at Journey for kids and families on Halloween. And you know, trick-or-treating, it's going to be a little bit more different and difficult this year. And kids, you might be worried about whether or not you're going to get enough candy. But don't worry, because we got you covered. On Halloween, we're going to be doing a trick-or-treat candy pickup. And it's going to be happening at Journey's Blend Cafe from 4:30 to 5:45. And you can come in costume and pick up a bag of candy. And then that night, we're going to have a special kids and family worship service. And that's going to be taking place at Atoka House at 6 p.m. And so you can join us in person or watch online. And we want you to come in costume. And there's going to be games, interactive activities, and even a few special guests. And we're going to be talking about light and darkness. And as you can see, I'm trying to decide between Avengers or Star Wars for my Halloween costume. But if you think about it, they really tell the same story. They're both about good versus evil, about light and darkness. And they both kind of have the same ending. Both of them end with the bad guy, the villain. He's about to win. He's about to triumph over all the good guys. And then at the last minute, Iron Man defeats Thanos. Or the Jedi, they defeat the Sith. And good wins, evil loses. And the light overcomes the darkness. But all these stories that we see in the movies, or we read in books, or we watch on TV, these stories that we love about good versus evil and heroes, they really are pointing to a greater story, a better story. It's the story of everything. And this story, it has good versus evil. It's about you and me. It's about a hero who comes down to save us. It's the story of Jesus, of how Jesus, the light of the world, came down to us, how he overcame the darkness, how he defeated evil, and how he rescued us. So, please join us for our special kids and family service on Halloween evening. And we're going to be talking about this story, about how Jesus is the light of the world, about how the light shines in the darkness, how it shines in our world, how it even shines into our lives, and how in the end, Jesus wins, and evil loses, and the light overcomes the darkness. I hope to see you then.